I'm going to tell you the story about the time. This, again, is also not a stoner story in any way whatsoever. This is a story of when I was, you can hold that for now. I was probably 13 years old, and I was just at home, and I wanted to get high. But I didn't have any weed, didn't have any beer or anything. So I saw on the internet that you can get high off Benadryl. So
I take Benadryl all the time just to make me sleepy. Is that part of the reason why?
No, it's Benadryl is diphenhydramine, and it's like if you take enough of it, you like hallucinate and stuff. But now I'm going to say this very explicitly. The BS Nonsense podcast does not recommend doing that. It's very stupid.
Diphenhydramine, HCl?
No, I don't think so.
This is just like Benadryl, but it's just that one ingredient.
Anyway, it's a diphenhydramine. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but
I maybe just can't say the word because it's a long-ass word.
Anyways, don't do it. It's dangerous and you can die. But I did it because I read about it on the internet, and here's what the experience was like. I took like however many, like 13 Benadryls or something, because you have to take a lot because they're all really small dosage, and it's not pleasant. And I've never read a report, like a trip report online, where it was pleasant. Everyone hates it.
Why did you do it?
Oh, well, when I did it, there was like not much literature out there. You know, I was on Arrowwood, and there was some trip reports on arrowwood.org, and they were like a mix of positive and negative. But if you look now, everything will be, so I was reminded of this recently because it was like the Benadryl challenge on TikTok. And kids were dying, or at least like there was some like ODs.
Yeah, you can definitely OD on it.
Yeah.
But
so what the experience was like,
take a lot,
to explain why it's not worth it, because I think I got what is like the effects people go for, and it just is like not that great. So I just like took it, and then I sat down in the Easy Boy recliner, and in the living room I was just watching TV. And I was looking at, we had the wallpaper in the kitchen, which I could see from where I was sitting. It was like one of those like really flowery wallpapers. It's got a print of flowers all over it.
I remember it.
And the way, when I was looking at that, the first thing I noticed was, it was like all the flowers and lines on the wallpaper were like sticking out, kind of like a 3D TV show, you know, like a hologram sticking directly out, straight out, and they were all scrolling down, like all the flowers, and it was pretty crazy looking, and it's just like, okay, that's that. And I mean, that was like the main hallucination I got. The wallpaper was all crazy. Anything I looked at would like move around all crazy, but also it made me pee. Like I constantly had to pee. I went to the bathroom like 20 times, and that's because
probably because of your body's trying to get rid of it.
Yes, that's what it is. But also it makes you feel like crazy heavy. Like I felt like I weighed like 400 pounds. Just every step lifting your legs is hard. So like that's a really weird thing, which is not good. Doesn't feel good.
If you use it at its normal dosage, they sell it for both just allergies, but also just as a sleep aid, because it does just kind of make you tired. And it, I don't know. I take it like almost every night before bed. You're not supposed to take it repeatedly, probably, but helps me fall asleep.
Yeah, so then
never tried to take like a bottle of them and see.
Yeah, you definitely should not. So I mean, eventually I just like went to bed and laid there and had to get up a few times to go pee. And at some point I thought like in my mind, the kind of like daydream / trip I was having was like that you came in my room and were talking to me, but that didn't actually happen. But yeah, eventually I was able to fall asleep. Woke up the next day feeling fine, but yeah, it's a bad idea.
You
not
can tell
enjoyable.
That it didn't actually happen if I was the one who came to talk to you in your room, because I never leave my room.
No, I'm just saying it wasn't like such a realistic thing that I believed it really happened. You know what I mean? Like the next day I was like, I didn't really talk to him in my room. So yeah.
Not to say I've never been in your room when we were kids or whatever, but I almost always just stuck to my own room or the computer room.
Yeah, you were definitely in the computer room at the time when this was happening. Because I told you I did it. I was like, I told you what I did, and you're like, that's stupid. And then,
back then, I was smart enough to know that.
I'm smart enough I'm smart enough to tell you I did it. So, anyways,
I guess a good thing if you had needed to go to the hospital, I could have at least told him what you had taken.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the basic safety advice of like tell someone like when you go hiking, when I went on a hiking camp recently, both